these are some chickens. I picked these up. I paid $1.50 for the little one, $2.50 for the big one. Helped a good cause, and now we're gonna flip them. I actually live on a farm and have chickens. I love my chickens, so chicken things are always piquing my interest. But I decided to do these, and I don't know if we'll do them all the way today. I decided to do these, and this is aged ivory, which is from the flea market Decor line of Dixie Belle. Then I'm going to put dry brush some Dixie Belle Caviar, which is like a black, on there, and I may come back and stamp something on them later or something. I want them to be pretty simple, so I guess it just depends on how it turns out, and it may take a couple of coats because these are pretty dark. But instead of just jacking my jaws, I'm going to see if I can get some on there. I didn't wet my brush first. This is the Paint Pixie. I think it's number 8. I really, really love this brush for doing things that aren't giant. There's a number 12 that I really love for doing like big furniture pieces and stuff like that. But I really love this number 8 whenever it's small or it's levels well in my hand and all that. If y'all are interested in that, I'll put you a link later, or either I'll sell them on my website. And I'm just slapping this on here because it's going to have that little bit of the black, the caviar over it. So it really, really doesn't matter too much about the direction of the brush strokes and all that. I'm just wanting to do a quick flip so that, you know, whenever I sell these in my store, they can sell for an inexpensive price because I didn't spend a whole lot of time or product on them. And sometimes it's just good to challenge yourself, or it is to me. It's fun to challenge myself to see how quick I can do a flip. I'm going to go with just an artist brush. This is, can't read the label, but this is I believe this is a turquoise iris, also made by Paint Pixie. Flat. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. There we go. One down, one to go. I wiped these off with a damp rag earlier, is all I did. If they were really dusty or dirty, I probably would have used some white lightning or something on them, but they weren't, so I just dampened my rag. I actually just put it in my water bucket here, the tip of it, this one here, and just wiped them off. Just want to make sure there's not, you know, you don't ever know if they came from a, you know, a home with smoking, so there would maybe be a little nicotine on here, or whether they, you know, have been in somebody's storage building for a while and have, you know, sort of thickened on dust and dirt and stuff like that. And there was a little bit of dust on them, but that was all. And that's the good thing about this. If you have something, it doesn't have to be chickens, of course, but if you have something in your house that you used to love and you sort of still love, but you're tired of, you know, I remember years ago the fad was the dusty blue ducks with little checks on them and things like that, a real kind of a country look. Well, you know, if a person absolutely loved ducks, but they were absolutely sick and tired of having their living room be dusty blue, then you just paint your duck. Whatever, choose your new color and paint your ducks. Then you still get what you love and a whole new look. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn on
coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to.
I'm just going to use a chip brush for this, and I think I'm going to use just one of the El Cheapo thin ones. I get these by the case at Harbor Freight, and it's like $7 for a box of 30 or something like that. So they're inexpensive, but there are differences in chip brushes. This is the difference, like in my Dixie Belle chip brush and the one at the store. It's a lot thicker, a lot more bristles to it, but we're just going to use this right here today. Oh, it's very thick in there. Okay, so I loaded some on. I'm just going to offload some back off, and I'm just going to do it right on my drop cloth here, my table cover. And I'm lightly going over it, so what that's doing is outlining where it hits around the edges. See a little bit more of that there. And then we'll come back and add a little more as needed, but I don't want to get too heavy-handed with it, because it's, you know, a little bit more trouble to take some back off than it is to add a little more to it. But those polka dots I just told you about that were giving it a little texture, they're going to show through with the black, and I love that. A happy surprise. Bob Ross would be proud. Happy little accident.
Turn off the light, I'm coming home. Coming home.
Just enough to look dirty right now. Woohoo, the first one's done. You see the difference of how much black is on there when I have them side by side.
Something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if
We're done. We are done. Well, no, because I didn't go around and add a little around here, did I? I don't know how long this took. Less than half an hour, I would say, and we have a whole brand new set of smalls, is what they're called in the in the sales industry. A whole new set of smalls to go out there on the sales floor. And somebody who loves chickens, or the grandchild of somebody who loves chickens, is come in here and see them and love them. I don't know what y'all think they should price I should put on them now. They're done. Here they are. I appreciate y'all watching, and I would love to see what your projects are, what you're going to be flipping or are flipping, or what you're working on. Thank y'all. Bye.